Welcome to Think Future. My name's Chris Kalaboukis, and once again we're coming at you live from deep in the heart of Silicon Valley, California. We're talking innovation, startups, the future, not necessarily those, and not necessarily in that order. If you're watching on YouTube, smack that subscribe button and hit that bell so you'll be notified when a new show comes online. And if you're listening on your favorite podcast service, please subscribe. Please drop a note on Apple Podcasts. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And by the way, if you need to listen to me at double speed, 2.5 times speed, 3 times speed, be my guest. I will not be offended. So it's Monday, so it's yet another episode of Startup Monday. That's right, folks. Startup Monday is the day when I go through my old notebooks where I wrote out literally hundreds of startup ideas. Hundreds of startup ideas. And I'm not doing anything with these ideas, so I am going to release these ideas to you so you can get ideas if you're interested in starting a startup. So today's idea has something to do with weight loss because, of course, it's the beginning of the year. It's the beginning of the year, and gyms are full. People are using this time to try and rejig their weight loss. So I came up with an idea, and I think I came up with this idea in the shower. It's like, you know how some people say I come up with 6 impossible things before breakfast? Well, I came up with 5 impossible ideas. Well, no, they're not impossible, but 5 ideas before breakfast, or 5 ideas while I was in the shower. And one of these ideas was when I was trying to lose weight, and I'm still trying to lose weight, and I mean most people out there are, because obesity is a big problem in America. So here's my idea, is that typically when someone is trying to lose weight, they get on the scale more often. And when they get on the scale, it's almost like the scale itself will determine what their mood is going to be for the day. Are they going to feel great when they lost a little bit of weight, or are they going to feel terrible because their weight went up? So I thought to myself, you know, weight going up, or seeing the weight going up on the scale, is really demotivating for people who are looking to lose weight. Super demotivating. I mean, you're trying really hard, you're eating right, you're doing all the right things, but then the weight goes up. And it's super demotivating. When people are looking to lose weight and they see the scale going up, it makes them feel bad. It makes them feel really bad when the scale goes up. So I thought to myself, how's this for an idea? Design a scale. It's a hardware idea. Design hardware and software, because it would connect to your phone and all that good stuff. Just like the scales nowadays. I mean, all the connected scales work the same way. They upload to Apple Health or Google Health or whatever, Samsung Health, whatever health you have, and they put the weight in there, and you can get charts and graphs and all sorts of good stuff. But here's my idea. Because it is so demotivating when the scale goes up, then what you do is you have a setting on the scale called diet mode. And in diet mode, what happens is the scale never goes up if they've gained weight. So here's what I'm saying. Unboxing experience. You take it out of the box, you turn it on, you sync it with your phone, you step on the scale. Whatever the weight is, when you step on the scale, that is the highest it will ever go. It will go down, and it will go up after it's gone down, but it will never go higher than the original weight that you stepped on it. So let's say, for example, you're 180 pounds, but you want to lose 30 pounds, and you want to be 150 pounds, right? So you get on the scale, and it says 180. And you think, okay, that's my weight. And then tomorrow, you get on the scale, and it's 175, because you've lost 5 pounds. Of course, you're not going to lose 5 pounds in a day. What am I saying? It's 178. Right? So let's say you get back on the scale and you've actually gained 3 pounds. So it would say 181 if it was not a special diet scale. What it would say is 180. Even though you weighed 181, it would say 180. It would never go beyond 180. So it doesn't see you gaining weight. or it doesn't show you gaining weight. Of course, it'll record whatever it records, but it makes that decision as it compares it against your initial weight and determines if it has gone above your initial weight, it'll just show your initial weight. In this way, every time you step on the scale and you've gained a pound here and there, it will not demotivate you because you've gained weight. It will always stop at 180 or wherever. Now, of course, if you want, you can turn it off of diet mode. And of course, in the background, it will track your actual weight. So if you want to turn it back on and see what your actual weight is, that's great. But especially for those people who are really, really demotivated by the scale numbers going up, this is an option. Because think about it. I mean, if you step on this scale, the first time it'll be 180, and then it'll keep going down. But then even if it goes back up, it'll only go to 180. So it'll never go beyond the initial number that you stepped on. That way, you'll never be demotivated by thinking it's going up and up and up and up. Now, I suggested this to some people, and they said to me, in fact, almost everybody who I suggested it to said it was a great idea. In fact, you should call it, what was it called? The, a body transmorgification scale? Or, no, what was it? What was it? What is it? Body identity scale? No, I forget. Let's see. What was it that he suggested I call it? I just do not remember what it was. Let me just take a quick look. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, so there's an idea. So if you're into hardware, software, you want to do something in the health and wellness space, come up with a scale that has a diet mode, that will not rise it above the initial number that you set it, so that people will not be sort of demotivated by gaining weight. Now, of course, this is a bad thing eventually, because you could continue to gain weight and you'd feel fatter, but the scale wouldn't be representing that. But in order to attack just that demotivation that you get when the scale is above what it was yesterday, this scale is the perfect product just for those people. That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to think future.